Well, we did it. We developed a medication to get your limp dick hard. There's some side effects. I mean, you could have an erection that lasts for hours, which is very painful and could permanently damage your penis. But anyway, who wants it? Me! I do! We do! We want it! I don't care about the side effects! I'll take my chances! Well, we did it. We figured out if you inject botulism toxin right into your fucking face, it makes you look younger. It could disfigure you. I mean, things could happen. But anyway, who wants it? Did he say makes you look younger? Yeah, I do. I want it. We want it. I don't care if I get disfigured. I want it. Well, we did it. We created a vaccine against COVID-19, which has killed more than 300,000 people in the United States alone in less than a year. Side effects, mild cold symptoms. It's free. Anybody want it? I don't know what's in that. I heard Bill Gates might be involved and stuff. No, we're good.
Questions for British people. Why'd you say rubbish instead of saying trash? I don't get that. Why is Ireland still part of the UK? Because they're a separate island, like why? And finally, our football is better than soccer.
I just wanted to say Helen Keller's not fucking real, and I don't care who you are, but she's not fucking real. Who the fuck, like, she wrote books? No, she fucking didn't. She's blind and deaf. Also, TikTok, you need to make a front flash. This shit is getting...
Here's how to get a conspiracy theorist to shut up. Out-conspiracy them.
Coronavirus is just the flu. You believe in the flu?
This is a question for my simple thinkers. If we're not the only planet with gravity, why haven't we migrated to other planets? And why has no human ever stepped foot in space?
What's a piece of information that you learned that feels illegal to know? I'll start. I was like 14.
We are all slaves. Anybody born in America as a U.S. citizen is born into slavery, and you're not aware of it because they changed the game. Basically, everybody knows about the U.S.'s debt, being trillions of dollars in debt, and you guys are like, where's this debt getting paid from? Us. What you guys don't know is that every individual born into this country handed a birth certificate and a social security card, which your name is printed on those documents in all capital letters. Also pay attention to your mail. Any government official mail piece that's given to you has your name in all capital letters. And that's because they're not addressing you, they're addressing a secret account that you were given once you were born that you don't know about. And this account has X amount of dollars in it, and it all feeds back into the U.S. through our work and our taxes and our labor and our paying fees and all this other stuff. And the only way to break free from that secret system is to become a sovereign citizen, which nobody knows about.
Start a fight in 5 words or less without politics.
NASCAR is racing for morons.
Tell me why you're not scared of what's in the COVID vaccine.
I mean, I already have autism, so really it's just a system update. Take that, anti-vaxxers!
Hey, I'm watching at work. Please don't say anything too dirty. Unholy weapon, I don't have a choice in what I say. I'd recommend if you want to keep it suitable for work, you pick another stream because my cunt's on fire. Exactly. Because of that.
How to make British tea for the second time. So apparently you shouldn't add milk first. Let's try again. First, get your cup. Add your water. Add the tea bag. Stir. Add sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Put it in the microwave. Time to add milk. Now stir again. Perfect. Delicious. And that's how to make British tea. Time for me to be British. Here's a tea, me old chap.
Right
Rex Chapman tweeted, Canada just announced it'll provide the new COVID vaccine to every Canadian who wants it, for free. That's awesome. Ted Cruz replied, that's great. Just out of curiosity, which country was it that developed the vaccine? Wonder why. Why the snotty, Ted? Huh? Why? Why the snotty? And also, you got Google. March for Science replied, thanks for asking, Ted. The Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was first developed in Germany by a pair of immigrant scientists from Turkey.
Look, man, I wish we could afford Medicare for all, but we just can't. But an analysis by the Washington Post showed that it would actually save the U.S. economy $450 billion every year. Oh. Well, it'll still be a bad healthcare system because it will, the government will be in charge of everything, and that's dangerous. But the analysis also showed that it would save about 68,000 American lives every year. Yeah, but, here's, okay, loads of people would lose their jobs. What? Why are you looking? Oh, don't tell me. Yeah. It would create more jobs than it destroys as well? Yeah. Why don't I support this? I don't understand. Yeah, that's right. Look, socialism's bad, and that's socialism, so...
Men need to stop producing testosterone, and women need to stop producing estrogen. Why do I say this? Because hormones are here to divide us. Sky and I were having a conversation about division, and about how everything is part of a ploy to divide us. Who conducts this ploy? The government, of course. Time is a social construct, and the government has utilized Nikola Tesla's technology to interfere with time and time travel. The government went back in time and produced multiple genders, as well as testosterone and estrogen. These are to keep males and females divided, therefore making it difficult for us to be united. We're starting to see glitches in the system. People are starting to develop gender dysphoria and other gender-related conditions. Soon there will be a big turning point in science, and humans will halt production on hormones through body hypnosis and manipulation tactics. We need to wake up and stop trusting the government.
Let's do it. So let's talk about why American healthcare is so outrageously expensive. Did you know that medical debt is the #1 cause of bankruptcy in the United States? The fact is, we're the only industrialized nation in the entire world that doesn't provide socialized or universal healthcare. But despite what politicians who are funded by private insurance companies might tell you, American healthcare is not a free market. You may have noticed that it's actually impossible to find out what your healthcare will cost before you get it, which makes it impossible to negotiate or comparison shop. Your healthcare cost is actually determined in a negotiation between your insurance company and your healthcare provider, both of which are for-profit organizations with no competition, transparency, or incentive to make healthcare affordable. And that's because the foundation of privatized healthcare is that people are willing to pay literally any amount of money to not die, so providers of medical services can charge literally any amount of money. For the simple reason that healthcare is obviously not a commodity, it's a basic human right, and arguably one of the most fundamental. Now in countries that do have socialized healthcare, prices are low because the government is the only reliable buyer of medical services, and they negotiate with hospitals and pharmaceutical companies who do actually have to compete to provide the lowest cost at the highest quality. But at least the quality of healthcare in the US is super high because of how expensive it is, right? No. America has the worst healthcare outcomes among all high-income industrialized nations. We are dead last in almost every single metric, and that's the biggest reason healthcare is so expensive.